It was a good day. As a head coach, some days you go, that's a great day. There's things I liked on both sides of the ball today. Offensively, they ran the ball really, really well in our inside run period. Within 2 minutes, the defense got the offense. So there's a lot of great things. Got to go back and look at the tape and see, how much details that we pay attention to today. So, questions, Jerry? You got the first one.
Speaking of the run game, Herndon being one of the more experienced guys on the offensive line, are you focusing on him as an offensive lineman, or is he still going to do both?
He's going to do both
sides.
Coach Partridge is still fighting for him. We're getting a good dosage of offense. I guess the last week and a half. We started him on defense just to see where he was going, and he's done some good stuff.
At guard?
At guard. He's done a nice job for us. Offensive line's coming together. See a lot of good things out of Bryce Hargrove, and obviously Jimmy's a leader up front. Carter Ward's doing some good things. So Gabe Hoy's doing a great job.
Have you heard much, seen much from the two backs, Hall and Olison?
Hall's good. Olison's banged up right now, so he's not getting a whole lot. But AJ Davis and Todd Sibley are both getting a lot of reps, which is good. Those two young guys could use as many reps as possible. We know Quadri Olison can play, so it's good to get those young guys some reps.
You mentioned Jimmy being a leader up front. With him having a season under his belt, starting and playing well, does that sort of allow you guys to use Connor Dentino more, getting a look at guard, or I guess forcing you to do that?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd say forcing us, but we're going to try to get our 5 best guys up there. We're going to work a rotation like we do every year. And Connor's played a little guard and played some center too, so he can do a little bit of both. He's smart as well, and Connor's a leader as well. I mean, Bookser, Connor, and Jimmy are really the three bell cows up front. With Kyle Nunn, his nickname is the sewer rat. I mean, he's just a guy that finds the football. He soaks it up. Salim Brightwell is doing a lot of great things. So there's more depth at linebacker than we've had since I've been here.
Where are you going to put Brightwell? He can play both positions.
He can play the money and the mic. He's moving around. He's doing both.
Mm-hmm. Call Kyle the sewer rat to his face, or is that just?
He likes it. He's kind of a dirtbag, so he likes the sewer rat.
What does the depth of linebacker allow you to do? Give people more options?
Well, first of all, it gives you a chance to keep them fresh. And we got through last year really with 3 guys playing the majority of the year. Thank God we didn't get anybody hurt this year. If someone gets banged up and we can keep guys fresh, it's going to give us a chance to have some more speed on the field. I mean, by the fourth quarter, those guys are going to be going. They're not going to be, tired at that point. So, when everybody gets to a point, gets a little bit tired.
I was wondering, they have this redshirt rule coming up this summer. You're going to vote on. Are you in favor of that rule?
I am in favor of that rule. I mean, it gives them 4 years plus 4 games, on a 5-year clock, and I think it's a great rule. I think it gives some of the guys that maybe are on the scout team at the beginning of the year that motivation that if I keep working hard by the end of the season, you can play any time. It doesn't have to be the first 3 games or 4 games. It can be any time. And I think when you get closer to the bowl practice, it gives those guys an opportunity to maybe get in a bowl game. If you played 1 game, you get to play in a bowl game. So I think it's a great, I think it's a great tool. I think it's an advantage to the student athletes. I think, that's what it's all about as a student athletes.
What did you think when you look back on how I think you had 6 freshmen play last year. You look back on that, how did you kind of reflect on it after the season?
You wish none of them played, but those guys got great experience. You look at it, they've got game experience. Not going to be the first time next year going out there, and then guys like Paris Ford who haven't played and they were able to hold on to and not play him. He knows he's got 4 years. So there's advantages and disadvantages of that.
The backup quarterback has been busy here, and that's under your tenure. How's Ricky doing?
He's doing a great job. He really is. He's competing. He's getting better. It's a totally new offense for him. So, he's a new quarterback coach, new offense coordinator. So he's doing a great job. He's positive, and he's a smart guy. So I've been very impressed with how him and Kenny work together in that quarterback room.
You had a lot of recruits visiting this spring. Has the change in the recruiting calendar in regards to when they're taking official visits made having recruiting visits during spring practice more important, or something that you'll do more of?
It's nothing more important. Obviously, we can officially visit now come the month of April. I don't think we're going to have an official visit weekend this month, just to give you that. And we had one planned in case we wanted to do it, but I'd rather do none of them, to be honest with you. But if a kid's really going to make a quick decision, and then we're forced to do that, then we'll bring them in. But, the unofficial visits are going to happen. The kids are going to come on campus, and that's how they've always done it. So nothing's changed much there. The kids are getting around to visit, which they need to.